Hi everybody, this is Ltstarbuck. I'm currently inactive on Rift. I hope that changes soon, but for now, I'm just going to give you a quick tour of my dimension. If you're interested in seeing it, you don't have to go onto the server I'm on to go see it. So, this is set in the Edge of Infinity themed dimension. I believe that is a patron reward, but to be honest, I don't even remember how I got it. I don't care that much either. They suckered me in with this one though because I'm a big sci-fi nerd. So, as I said, I named this this is called the Sci-Fi Paradise. It's mostly my excuse for having a bunch of weird stuff all in one place. So here is the entrance. This actually started off, I was just trying to unload my bags of all the dimension items, and as with many Dimensioneers, one thing leads to another. Over on the right side, I built a tribute to my favorite time of year, which is winter. It's also autumn, but you know, I built this ice house, ice cube by ice cube, before I found out that there was a wonderful add-on called Dimension Toolbox, I think. It makes everything so much easier. Over here is sort of my romantic canopy. I have like a little picnic over here. I have a privacy screen over here for when you're taking your clothes off so that you can go into the hot tub on Rift. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking really. I was just having fun. This is a lady statue. I was so kind to give her some manhood as well, and I'm very proud of that. So we'll go up to my tavern, which is where all the drinking happens. Over here to the left is sort of a dance floor, stripper poles, whatever you want them to be. I also did all that without Dimension Toolbox. Had I known, it would have been so much easier. I have some crafted brews over here, some weird stuff going on. Guess they're super potent. Who knows? Nico's the man. He'll give you booze. Just have sort of like a little dining area table with bread. I have sort of like a loungy section here with a TV. There's a horse race on TV. This red horse is forever in first place. I don't know how he does it. So that's just a little more of that stuff there. Upstairs we have sort of, I guess you could call it like a VIP area, just a little more quiet, overlooking everything. We got a pool table. I don't know, we have a rock. So we can go out back now. That's the little prison area for bad patrons. Don't start fights in my bar. Sort of just a stargazing area. We have telescopes and benches and giant planets. This is also the entranceway to my house. So this is just sort of like the lounge area. That, you know, in my head, that TV is showing Indiana Jones, but in reality, it could be whatever. I'm not really sure what the scene is supposed to be, just stuff. We have piles of gold, because who doesn't have that just sitting open in their homes. This is my kitchen. Well, that's not my kitchen. That is some weapons. This is my kitchen. Pretty typical Rift kitchen. It's actually much less creative than a lot of people's. So this is maybe it's a pizza oven. I'm not sure what it is, but if you jump inside, your character looks pretty awesome. I guess it's a man sacrificing pit. That's what I used to tell everybody. I haven't sacrificed anyone in there in a while though. Up here is my bedroom. It's actually quite loud. The little source stones emit a lot of noise, and Meyer loves that. Just typical bedroom, relatively. I have a fish tank and you know, some UFO type floor, bookshelves. Next, we will go to a few sort of hidden areas that I have here. They're not really hidden. I mean, it's not much work to find them, but it's not like I have arrows pointing where to go. So I think a lot of people that come in here just don't see any of this stuff. So out back of the house is sort of a library slash study. Yeah. Bookshelves, books, rocks, candles that appear not to be lit properly. Trying's really good at coding. Just somewhere to go relax and learn. So we'll just jump down through the garden area. We got some eggs, hatching some dragons. So the next place we're going is actually, once I started realizing I didn't want to just have a dimension to throw stuff in to get it out of my bags, this was my whole thing here, is that I wanted to make a treehouse in outer space. There's a bit of the view going up to it. So this is my treehouse. I have this fascination with seeing through floors. I wish there was really a better clear panel in the game, but maybe someday they'll add that for like 5 million credits, and that will bring everybody back to the game. Who knows? But yeah, just sort of a chill area up here. The last thing I did before I sort of stopped playing and stopped messing around in my dimension was I made this big orb here. This is sort of a spaceship, space console. I don't know what to call it really. My ode to Battlestar Galactica, perhaps? I don't know. But yeah, it's sort of like a command center. We just have centerpiece is where everyone meets up and talks strategy. Where are they jumping to? Who knows? Lights, because you need some light. Some weird looking stuff. I mean, I don't know what its purpose is in the actual game or in here really. Have a chamber with some space dog in it. You know, we're getting power from him. So that's about that. There is a little pathway up to the library from back behind the romantic canopy area. I don't think it's necessary for you to watch me run up there. So, but thank you for watching, and you can check out my dimension or not. It's on Deepwood currently. But I don't really need +1s or anything. You know. But thanks, guys, and I'll probably have some videos up soon, but they're not gonna be of Rift.